Hi, it's Matthew Dominy from MCD Hotel Advisors, and today I'm going to talk to you about the proper structure for setting up your hotel pro forma or your projections. Now, I've seen a lot of variations from the clients over the years. Most of them work just fine, but there is one industry accepted way to follow when setting up your hotel pro forma, and that comes from this manual right here, USALI, or the Uniform System of Accounts for the Lodging Industry. We'll come back to this in a second. So this manual sets forth the structure and format for your pro forma. Now, why should you follow this? One, it just looks nicer and cleaner and easier to follow. Two, it's easier to spot trends, areas of opportunity, things that are going negatively. Three, if you're looking to sell your hotel or you're looking to develop a hotel and you need equity investments or financing, you will run into people most likely that are used to seeing the pro forma in this format. So I encourage you all to do this, and I do this with my clients. So let's jump right into it. The top is the overarching assumptions for the model that flow throughout. So for instance, in this model is 95 keys, which translates into about 34,600 available room nights. We have an assumption right now of 65% occupancy, which translates into 22,500 occupied nights. The ADR is set at $1,100 per night, yielding a RevPAR of $715. Every year is set the same way. These are the overarching assumptions. So if you were raising your ADR over the course of the projections, you would see that here. Occupancy increases, you see that here. Down below are the calculations. The first section is operating revenue. USALI sets forth four major buckets: room revenue, F&B, other operating departments, and miscellaneous income. Room revenue, F&B are, I think, pretty self-explanatory. Other operating departments could be golf course, spa, gift shop. Miscellaneous income is things like commissions, space rentals, interest income, basically income that's not derived from you running the hotel and nothing you're managing. After that comes the associated expenses with these departments. And then what falls out is the departmental profit from these areas and in total. Now, each one of these areas normally has an underlying subschedule that rolls up into this sheet. That's something we work on with clients. It's very detailed, but for now, just so you know, this is the overarching summary of the totals. Next section here is the undistributed operating expenses. The major buckets here are administrative and general, IT. Credit card fees are normally found within A&G. This client wanted me to break them out, but then normally they're within A&G. Sales and marketing, repair and maintenance, utilities. Now, you might have some basis for these numbers when developing your project, let's say for a development project, or a lot of times for clients, we just put in a percentage of revenue based on comparables, and these numbers fall out. Both works for clients, all depends on what they have and what the objective of the project is. After that yields the GOP, or your gross operating profit. This is a very important metric for hotels. We'll explain that in another video by itself, but just so you know, this is how you get to it. Then you get your base management fee. So if you have a hotel operating agreement, this might be some percentage of gross revenues. Net operating expenses, so your property taxes, legal and accounting, insurance. Again, this could be either numbers that you have estimates for or percentages of revenue. This yields your EBITDA or NOI. NOI is more commonly used within the hotel industry, so here's your NOI. If you have a hotel management agreement, if you're, say, your big brand, there might be some FF&E reserve requirements within the HMA. That would go here. Then that leaves you with your NOI after, or a EBITDA after replacement reserve. There's a space here for if there's an incentive management fee. So if your operator has fees above and beyond the base fee for performance incentives, that would go here. leaving this NOI after the incentive management fee. But usually when we look at hotel NOI, if you see 5 years NOI, it's usually this line right here. Going back to this manual, as you can see, it is 391 pages long. It's very, very detailed about how expenses are accounted for, where they're accounted for, revenues to. So when I'm working with my clients, my job is to make sure we try to follow this as much as possible. But this is the proper way to do it. You can buy this online. Just Google it if you want it. But yeah, so at the end of the day, this is the proper structure for your Hotel Pro Forma. This is what I do with clients. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment below. And yeah, I look forward to connecting with you and helping you out in your hotel journey. Once again, Matthew Dominy, MCDHotelAdvisors.com. Take care.